Hi and welcome to Hotfix 15.5.7. This is getting a bit weird, but this is actually the one that we should have covered, not the 15.5.5, which brought in the decorations. This one brings in some pretty cool stuff actually. The emotes are now live, the things that have been being tested in the hub for almost a week. They are now live. You can now do them. You can't do them on the ship though. I can understand why they've done that, so you don't use gear. But they are now in, and I'm not sure if this thing's meant to be here or not, so we're gonna ignore that because I couldn't find very little about that anyway. But they finally did it. They finally buffed the Braton Prime. Oh, that's so nice. So nice. Looking at its base stats, this has been increased from a total of 25 to 35 it's supposed to be now, which is really nice. The status chance has gone from 10% to 20%. The crit multiplier has gone from 1.5 to 2. The fire rate has been increased. The fire rate is now 9.6. No idea what it was before. Never paid that much attention to it, to be honest. The magazine size has been changed from 50 to, oh yes, 75. But this has come at a cost. They have decreased the ammo capacity to 375, which means yes, it does a lot more damage now. Well, technically it only does 10 more damage. But that lack of ammo, that's 200 rounds less than you used to have, almost 200. Ooh, you're going to feel that a lot. So rifle ammo mutate is definitely going to have to go into this thing pretty badly. These guys, that is the, I cannot remember, boiler, the Tar Mutalist MOA, the Swarm Mutalist MOA, and the last one, Brood Mother, that's the one, have now been added into the game properly. As an example, if you go in and you do an Eris mission and you do an Infested mission, that was the first one that popped up, so that one for example, they will now be there all the time. They have been thrown into the game really quickly for an enemy that was brought in an event. Same as the emotes, they have been brought in ridiculously quick. We will go somewhere and show them, probably head over to the hub just to quickly demonstrate them. They have added a new one which is follow, but the infested are now in here constantly. Ooh, probably my favourite out of all of this though, which is why it's been a little bit delayed. Quest for Patient Zero. Notice mine still has a begin on it. I have not started this. That is because the final mission in there where you, spoilers, I know what happens at the end of it, even though I haven't done it yet because I was helping somebody do it, and well, basically it's a nightmare mode mission at the end of that, and it went in, we had no shields. It was pretty bad. So that has now been changed. The nightmare mode has been removed from the final mission of the quest, making it not easier, because even when we managed to, we had taken a rhino, stomped through somebody in the air, it's like a, let's just say a boss, and even trying to kill it with really good weaponry was still taking a while. It's just the fact that while we were doing that, we had his new enemies killing us. We didn't realise it. I think it was a swarm more. It was kind of sitting beneath one. It killed us all. Actually took all 4 revives off 4 different people. So it was ridiculously hard, and I didn't expect that. Quickly jumping into the hub real quick, I can't help but notice all the mustaches disappeared either. 1st of December they've gone. They've even gone from the inventory. I can't equip them anymore. That was a bit of a shame. I'm also kind of disappointed we didn't get to see what the special surprise for Movember was. But there wasn't enough donations, so that didn't happen. But to do this with the controller, I cannot remember what the button is, but with the keyboard it's Q. and all of these are now live in the game. You can do these mid-mission. I actually have some footage for a different video where I'm doing this in space, because I'm doing an Arcwing mission and I'd glitched it and had these things in there, but they're kind of useless now. There's follow. That's where disagree used to be. And we'll have the... I cannot remember what they are from. It's... I wouldn't say bugners, it's just... I should remember that. And the next one. But you can now do this in mission. It's literally just press the Q key on the keyboard. Or I think it's down on the D-pad for controller. This was apparently glitched where you could fly with it. But that's obviously been fixed. And then wave. Hi. So you can now walk up to people and go, nope, I forgot, you gotta hold it down. Hi. Hi. It takes a bit long. Some of these, probably in the future you will be able to hotkey for certain ones. And finally, the Syndicate weapons are now tradable, but you cannot touch them. You equip it once, it won't be tradable. You have to basically not touch it, not look at it, not think about using it. Just leave it as, an unranked weapon with no mods or anything in it. Just don't equip it. It's probably the best way to go with these things. And you can trade them. Apparently, somebody did the math just after 15.5, and the weapons should be going for between 100 and 120 platinum each. If you actually notice, somebody was on about it in the hub while we were in there, and they were saying they should be going for around 100 each. That's the only reason I'm actually mentioning it. To me, what you should do is find somebody in the syndicate you want, like the Murloc here. I want that. And you find somebody who's in there and you trade the weapons. That is the whole point of trading. I'm actually glad they've done that, because it means you can actually get a hold of these weapons. You and your friends can get together and from different syndicates and trade the weaponry, so you can have some decent pistols. Because this one does look really nice. It's the Cephalon Suda's version of the Gamma Core. And not only does it have a really nice skin, but it's supposed to do a little more damage than the normal one, and the normal one got buffed in the previous hotfix. So that is going to be... I'm torn between the two. I know I can probably get the Steel Meridian one quicker, but ooh, that is tempting. Because it's just sitting there. I want it now. But that's pretty much it. It's a nice update, but I still can't find anything about this in the forums anywhere. So we will cover that in a different video, because I have very little to no information on that, apart from it's an exterminate mission. It's an easy exterminate mission, but, well, it was. The update 24 minutes ago made that a lot harder than it was beforehand. Like, a lot harder. So we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.